All right, now that I've had some rest. Yesterday I had like 5 hours of sleep. Now I have 6 hours of sleep because I'm sleeping past 12 a.m. again because I feel like I'm not having enough time to like do my thing. That aside, the damage on the monitor is actually like practically invisible unless the background is white. And it made me reflect, what sort of like what happened exactly? What were the variables? And the variable was like I just don't feel good about myself, man. I don't look good. I don't like the way I look. I feel like I'm ugly and stuff, and that's why I keep shifting the angle. And it's like my first time seeing myself this much. A Well, that's scary. The camera thing wasn't actually like leveled properly. It's just like on a hook. Anyway, I don't like myself. I don't like how I look, and I keep shifting the angle because like maybe there's like an angle because I'm learning about like angles and stuff, right? Lighting angles, like what sort of proper setups there are. But like in my deep down, I just gotta ask myself, do I give a shit? And the answer is no. Eh, I don't give a fuck about like min-maxing and like having like a proper setup, but I like learning. That's a thing. So like if there's something to learn, like there's like something that's like optimal or whatever, and it like scales better, then I'm gonna explore it and stuff because like that's just how it goes. That's how it goes. I like exploring stuff. But like yeah, the underlying on like the why my precious monitor of like 5 years got damaged is because yeah, I just do not like myself and do not find myself feeling or really, and like I find myself comparing myself to like the many 10 out of 10s that you see when you scroll across media. There's 10s, there's 9s, there's 8s, very clearly there's 7s or 6. Coming to terms that, damn, I think I'm like I'm less than 5. That sucks. Oh well, I guess that's just the ceiling of my genetics, huh? Anyway, it's all preference at the end of the day. I may be like a 5 to my own eyes, but to someone else, maybe I'm like a 6 or something. We'll just have to see. Anyway, that aside, what else did I like contemplate and like realize and reflect about? And uh, actually, I did like a mega deep dive on like monitors because like, hey, you know what, like if I'm gonna like, because that's the thing, right? This monitor damage will either spread or it won't spread. So I'm like looking into like, oh, what monitors like are my options? And I found that my options are the MSI Mag 255F E20, and of course the Koroi G24. That is like the thing that's like recommended a lot. And the AOC, of course, 24G4H. And then there's a VSonic one. And I did like an insane deep dive. And the clear winner was, surprisingly, AOC. Because AOC is the only one that's like transparent about their gray to gray and their other latencies. B is that they have the richest colors as well, like 138% sRGB compared to the rest. But I am bothered a bit because it is like 200 hertz. Like I kind of like want something that's like me. I'm like 144 hertz, so like I'm kind of happy with like you know doesn't have to be doesn't have to be doesn't have to be higher than 144. I'm happy with my one 144. This is like 200 hertz, man. Maybe I should like. Oh, what was that? Where is it? Now I could like do some more like researches. Look at this, huh? They don't even sell 144 anymore. They just sell at most. Yeah, at most they just sell. Why is this in Singapore? No. Then we go for monitors. You see gaming monitors. Fuck me, what's going on? And yeah, I realized that essentially I found like I'm just gonna summarize, okay? Summary is that I found a price asymmetry. It's a mispricing. These are not the same tiers, but their price is the same. Why? Because they're trying to compete with one another. And there's a clear winner, and the clear winner is the AOC one. It should be priced like significantly higher, like around like 30% higher, but it's not. It's priced 30% lower just to compete with the rest. And that is like a good news thing for, well, me. So it's fascinating. Fascinating. Hello? Well, why are they like not showing? What the fuck is this? What is this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted because this is like random as hell. Oh, you're getting distracted. Yeah, I'm always getting distracted. I'm always distracted. Huh? And on that note, actually, on the whole distraction thing, I have a thing in my arm. It's like a patch, nicotine patch. This will solve ideally. I'm like experimenting essentially on like, because I've got dopaminergic problems. So like I have initiation problems. And with my initiation problems on like a bunch of stuff, and I like compensate with like strategy A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm trying out nicotine patches to see if like it was help out. Help out, of course, not like solve the whole thing, the dopaminergic problem. And so far, this is like my second day, like trying the thing. And I could say that I'm a lot more mindful in like my stuff, stuff that I need to do. Like right now. Wait, better like do the thing actually. Let me just go here, do my routine thing. I don't know. Look at that. There was no like hesitation or anything, just did it, man. I just did it. That is good. Because maybe the thesis works. Maybe the idea works, huh? Maybe. Okay, turn off the fasting. We're done with fasting. Go here. And on a random segue, Micron has hit like 810 or something, and I believe that's like pretty much like it's floored out. It's not gonna go any lower. Sorry, the trend is trend always. And next month, August, will be Nvidia earnings, and it's easy to predict that it will be good. And since it'll be good, semiconductors will like get like a spillover pretty much, as it appreciates alongside NVIDIA, which is like the application layer of semiconductors. So correlation coefficient, baby. And a correlation coefficient points to something very favorable, at least for people that are like involved in, you know, involved. And then when it comes to oil, I think at most it will just hit like 94 or something, but that's like the ceiling. I look at things like probabilistically. And I'm sorry that I'm like sharing all of this because like it's just my passion, okay? This is kind of my special interest. My special interest is like finance stuff. Anyway, that aside, I also got coffee on my right side. And I should like I'm also cooking chicken outside, so I'm gonna like have to flip that over and then recook the thing, which I'm gonna do actually. 2 minutes because I'm still recording this thing. And yeah, the damage on the monitor, the underlying is I don't like myself. I don't feel good. I am ugly, and I just gotta come to terms with it. Okay. Like I can clearly see like just how asymmetric my fucking face is, how tiny my eyes are relative to like the whole frame, and how big my fucking cheeks are. And maybe this will can be resolved with like reducing body fat. But when I do reduce it, I kind of like become dead pretty much. I look undead. So having full cheeks is actually like better? Question mark. Who knows? But yeah, it's a game of preference, right? So like, if I don't prefer myself, then maybe someone out there does. Who knows? Oh yeah, true. I have this as well. Lip balm. I should use these because if I don't, then when? And also my lips are dry. True, but fascinating. You used to like this used to be like necessary because like my lips were like would be like dry and stuff, but like now I'm like I don't know, my lips are like hydrated and shit. Like I don't flake anymore. I don't know what I did. No, I don't know what I did. I know what I did. This one. I did like lip balm like intermittently, and I guess like it accumulated to like having like longer term effects and impact. But like yeah, underlying monitor damage. Don't like myself. I am ugly. Relatively comparing with like my mental data set, I am low ranking, and I just gotta have to come to terms with it. And if I wasn't being an insecure little bitch, then I would have like preserved like the well-being of this monitor, and it just, I don't know, spills over to like other things. I guess when you don't feel good about yourself, you will end up like, losing others things and hurting other things just because you don't like yourself. So self-esteem really is like, the number one thing, huh? I have like my game thing on my. I should do this. It's like my daily thing that I do. So why do I play this game, huh? It's like a little like crappy. It's a strategy game though, and I like strategy. It's mostly like a routine at this point. Not even mostly, it is a routine. Yeah, I like how I can like see flow, I guess, or like my decisions right now spill over in like a year, two, and how like these micro changes also like have a significant impact in like a long time frame. And I also like recently shifted my strategy to accommodate some you know, mental developments that I've had regarding this game. Actually, it's already 11 minutes in, and I don't like that I shared that game bit whatever thing. But hey, if not now, then when exactly, huh? When? Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I found okay, TLDR. Don't feel good about myself. That's why the monitor got damaged. But the monitor damage is actually ideally isolated and that it won't spread, and that it can only really be visible on like white backgrounds, and that looking into you know um, looking into the current monitor market, I realized that there's a price asymmetry that is favorable for me. Wait, wait a minute. What is this? Like these are like office monitors, right? 120 hertz, 144 hertz. Yeah, look at that. 180 hertz. Overclock. No, I don't like overclock. It has to be like factory. Yeah, it's just this one. Nothing else. Favorable for me, I guess. Favorable for me. I don't understand this. Eh? Yeah, there's a weird mispricing going on right now. This shouldn't be priced like this. Yeah, the color gamut. Yeah, this is inferior. Okay, anyway, yeah, that's about it. Mispricing. I like it. Opportunity for me. Will I take it? I don't fucking know. Only if necessary. Or maybe I should just take it before like the mispricing gets fixed. But if the mispricing continues and or like conditions improve and or what is my understanding exactly on like the whole market right now? I think electronics will just get worse. Helium restraints, energy restraints. There won't be an oversupply. Unless there will be. Will there be an oversupply? I don't think so. Right, that's about it.